Hello and welcome back. We're in March. We're in the FA Trophy quarter-final. That's what we're here for. But we're either looking down the barrel of a significant promotion or the biggest bottle job in history. Okay then, welcome back to In the Dugout FM. I'm Millers, this is Sunday League to Champions League. And as you can see, we are just about to face Dorking in the FA Trophy quarter-final. I've come back for this one rather than the league game, and I'll show you why in a minute. But yeah, I think, we'll have a bash at this quarter-final. It'd be lovely to get some silverware, of course it would. I am going to use it as an opportunity to rotate though, because the fixtures are thick and fast. And with that being said, we're doing superbly well. We are 19 points clear. That's 9 points clear at the top of the National League. We have just been on an absolute storm. We've secured our playoff place, as you can see. But the last couple of games have been a bit bumpy. We got absolutely tonked at Scunthorpe. There's a little bit of rotation, but we just got absolutely battered. And then we drew 3-3 at home. So I'm a bit worried the wheels are starting to fall off because things are getting a little bit real for the lads. But we'll see. We're doing okay. From a fitness perspective, we're just rotating left, right and centre because we really are struggling. The only person that's actually permanently out right now is Ranel. He'll be back probably towards the end of the season. So he's not likely you're going to see him again. This side of the current season. So we've got what we've got. We're going to play Dorking today and we're going to rotate. We are at home, but we've got Chester next week, and then we've got Dorking again at home in the league. So we're going to use this as a bit of an opportunity to play some of the lads that don't necessarily play every week, but also to rest some of the lads that I would like to play every week. So we're going to do that now whilst you're here. Bradders is going to go in goal for us as our cup goalie. Trotter's going to go in, Door's going to go in for me, and Ellis will go in. They'll swap out there like that. That's fine. Victor's going to start up front. By the way, in the last game, Josh had 3 goals. That's 3 disallowed, and he scored 2. So he nearly got himself another Josh. But he didn't, I'm afraid, because the liner was proper harsh. We should have battered Chesterfield, but we didn't. So it is what it is. Matthews is going to go in for us. Matthews is going to go in, yeah, no problem. Jack's going to go in. Billy's going to have a rest. We're going to keep Tavares out there. He's looking to try and gain some fitness back, so we're going to keep him out there. Isaac has come in because we've lost Ranel. He was sat there in the youth team. We're paying him a wage, so I've brought him in. And to be fair to him, he's played a couple of games, scored a couple of goals, so I'm not going to complain. The boy's there, so we may as well use him, and we'll see what he can do whilst he features for us. We might actually start Keto instead of Jack, and then send Jack on. That gives us a little bit more strength on that left hand side. We've got a lot of strength down that right hand side. I'm probably going to bring out Connor and put Rio in. And Rio can play with Isaac, and then there's some pace down that right-hand side. And that's probably how we're going to line up. We're going to leave Ben out. We're going to let him rest. So we'll leave Critcho and Devon in there. They're going to sit for me as centre-halves. Rio and Keto as the right and left-back, respectively. Ellis is going to hold for me. He's going to be a playmaker, though. Sorry, just need to quickly change that. He's going to make sure that the defence ticks for me. Then we've got Trotter and Dorr in midfield, Tavares wide left, Sinclair wide right, and Akinwele up front. This boy has been doing absolute bits for us. He was brought in by our assistant manager. Wasn't brought in by the director of football because we didn't have one at the time. We brought him in on loan from Lincoln. Whoa, he's done absolute bits. So he scored 10 in 9. So he's really giving Josh a run for his money, which is exactly what we needed. Somebody to come in and say, do you know what, if you're not going to score, I will. And that's exactly what he's done. So he's going to start for us today. Give Josh a chance to rest, and we'll see how we get on. So we're going to stick with positive. We've been playing positive for the most part at the back end of the season, and it has worked well for us. And we'll take on Dorking, and we'll see what we can do. All being well, we will kick on. You know, it'd be lovely to try and get ourselves to Wembley, but you know, I'm not particularly concerned. This is a chance for me to rotate. That's the reality of it. Have a look at some of the lads, and give the first team lads a chance to have a day on the bench or actually have a day at home. So let's see how we get on. Amazing performance in the league. Can't really believe it. We're doing really, really well. All being well, that keeps up. It would be a monumental bottle job to lose it at this point in the season with that many points being clear. But, you know, anything can happen at this level. Halifax were flying and then they had a fall over and they've plummeted down to the bottom end of the playoffs. In fact, at some points they've dropped out of the playoffs. So I think anything can happen. And when, you know, if we lose one or two of these boys, we're on the struggle bus. But we'll see. Do feel free to let me know in the comments how your saves are going on. It'd be great to hear from you, see exactly what you're playing, how your games are looking. Feel free to subscribe. Come and join us on the journey. We're on a bit of a long one here. We're aiming to get to the Champions League. We started in the National League North. We're in the National League now. Let's see where we can get to. But yeah, if you want to come along for the journey, that'd be great. Come and say hello.
Well, hello.
Come and say hello. It's all free, of course, and, you know, helps me with getting the videos out there and all that stuff. As Dorking now look to play a little bit of ball, like they're playing in Stokes kit. They've got the ball in our half. It's been boxed, though. Can we deal with that? We've nodded it away. Not as convincing as you'd like. Still in the channel. Squared. And it's gone in. What was it? It looked like the liner was going to flag for something, but he's not. Was that player... Was he offside, this guy here that was in the way? Let's have a look. So he's there, he's offside. Are you going to tell me he's not interfering? Is that what you're going to tell me? He was stood right in front of Brad's. Absolute shambles. I've not had the best officials this season, it's fair to say. I know everyone's got more left. Show me something else. That's a fair shout. We'll send him out like that, see what we can do. Abyss is not so good, but we're going to keep him out there. He's got loads of fitness still, so I think he's just taking a bit of a bang. Keto's on the ball. Can we release? We can. Trotsy stopped running. He just stopped running. So, great. Junk. Clip forwards. Winners. Good. Isaac's on the ball. Look after it now, and let's just try and enjoy a little bit of time on the ball. Rio's got it. We're going down that right side, and he's just giving it away as they look to exit. But Ellis has won it back for us. Abyss on the ball, clipped, looking for Tavs. Boxed. Akinwele. He's nodded over. Easier to score than miss. Clearly got a head like a sheriff's badge. I don't think he has, though, in fairness to him. He scored loads for me like that. You lot turn up, and he misses from 3 yards. As we lose out again by clipping wide and missing out another player. We don't really need to miss out that phase. As Dorking go through and score a second, it genuinely doesn't bode well. You know, we've lost one, drawn one, and now we're playing in the cup. Okay, we've rotated, but they are giving us an absolute tater in here. Bradders was nowhere near. He's just waltzed through the channel between the centre half and the fullback, and you can wave your arms all you want. It is not good enough. Not good enough. I'm going to demand more, but the lads don't really like it. Not great. Not great. We're going to do that. Let's get Tavs off. Can we win that? Right, let's get hold if we can. Akinwele's away. Got a nice free-flowing attack going here. What can we do? Oh, it's a difficult ball. But well done by Ellis. He's found Jean-Paul. Inside again to Ellis. Clip back out to the channel. Karate clip, kick, cross. But again, Akinwele's put it over. Not great. I'm not going to make all that many changes because this isn't a team that I need to really try and protect. But it's not been their best day at the office, and we're going to go tumbling out of the trophy. you could argue that's good. It's one less distraction, but secretly I had a little bit of a penchant for trying to get to Wembley. So I am well and truly gutted. There's no excuse for not doing so. All you've done, boys, is show me that you are technically not first team. That's all you've done there, lads. That's all you've done. You've given that away. Oldham are flying in the league, by the way. And they've gone on and won 6-2 there against St Albans. There they are, look, third. And we've got to play them yet, I think. So, yeah, it's a difficult one. There's been fixtures today, so Rochdale have clearly had a result. Can we see that? Where are we? Yeah, Rochdale, there we go. They managed to get the win against Yeovil, who are up there with them. So we're 17 points clear now. Same number of games, so that's the position, 17 clear. As we go into the final running. We're out of the FA Trophy. I'm gutted. What we'll do is I'll come back probably around... In fact, we'll come back for the Oldham game, because that's a massive game, isn't it? We'll come back for that. I'll play through these. We'll come back for the Oldham game, and we'll see where we sit, because then, in theory, if that gap is still the same at 17 points, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that could be the game where we seal the league. Or we could be well and truly on our way to a massive collapse. So let's see. Look, hope you enjoyed that. Do feel free to like, subscribe, join us on the journey. It'd be great to have you with us. Thank you very, very much for watching, and I'll catch you all next time. Take care.